फिर एक बार
Saurashtra and 89 seats are polling in the first phase. Ahmedabad will be in second phase. The city is seeing a battle of roadshows.
यशस्वी मुख्यमंत्री माननीय श्री अरविंद केजरीवाल जी अपनी वच्चे पधारी चुक्या छे।
गुजरात की पब्लिक अब आम आदमी पार्टी को वोट देगी।
सारे जने झाड़ू पे बटन दबा देना।
टोपी किसके साथ लगाई हुई है? कौन है?
मोदी भाई।
भाजपनी सरकार फरी बनावવાનો उत्साह.
Good evening and welcome to this special presentation of Verified, which is coming to you live from Ahmedabad. Today, as I was, you heard there, it was a battle of road shows in the city. But don't forget that while the campaigning is on for the second phase, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's marathon road show, the focus was the 89 seats of the first phase of Gujarat election, which went to polls. 19 districts, 89 seats. The polling percentage slightly lower, but this is the provisional polling percentage, just about over 60%. Last time in 2017 it was about 67%, so about 7% deficit, but it is likely going to go up by 2 to 3% because there will be more calculations, more in fact summing up as far as the Election Commission is concerned. But before we talk about what happened today, I had a marathon roadshow of my own from 5 o'clock in the morning. But before we weave into that, take a look at how this important first phase, where many of the bigwigs of the BJP, Aam Aadmi Party and Congress are in the fray, how this panned out through the day.
First phase of polling in Gujarat in 89 of 182 seats, even as a high decibel campaign continued for the second phase, with the Prime Minister holding the longest roadshow ever by an Indian politician. The first phase in important seats including Saurashtra, Kutch, Surat and Rajkot had prominent candidates like incumbent Home Minister Harsh Sanghvi, Aam Aadmi Party's Chief Minister face Isudan Gadvi, Aam Aadmi Party's State President Gopal Italia, cricketer Ravindra Jadeja's wife Vibha Jadeja.
अवश्य चारों चार सीट भारतीय जनता पार्टी जीत पाएगी. प्रत्याशी अच्छी तरह से उन्होंने प्रचार प्रसिद्धि की है.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक अनुभव के साथ और युवा पीढ़ियों को तैयार करने के माध्यम ये दोनों एक जो पिलर्स हैं उनको रेडी करने में मानने वाली पार्टी है.
The first phase of polling in Gujarat is a high-stakes battle for all parties, especially for the BJP, which had a tough time securing seats in the tribal belt of Saurashtra in the last elections. Nevertheless, leaders were confident.
After 27 years in power in Gujarat, there is not a shred of anti-incumbency.
This time around, it's not just the Congress, the incumbent BJP has to fight. New entrant Aam Aadmi Party, which has campaigned aggressively, especially in Surat, a BJP bastion. But Congress candidates who had a low-key campaign made tacit statements today. Congress's Amreli MLA Paresh Dhananj reached the polling station with a gas cylinder. Voters today had many issues on their mind.
It's my pleasure to say that our country is growing fast and I like this.
दिमाग में ये चल रहा था कि अपने को किसी ऐसे आदमी को वोट दो जो अपना सब अच्छा कर सके.
For the first time, voters, the most important issue seemed jobs and employment.
युवा को भी पहले कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं था इलेक्शंस में भी, बट अब धीरे धीरे युवा को भी इलेक्शंस में इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है.
I voted on the basis of how reachable those campaigns were.
Voters from the Saurashtra region, most of the tribal belt, Kutch, Surat, Rajkot, Morbi voted on several issues including inflation, including unemployment. Some businessmen voted on the basis of which government is going to give them amenities. But all these districts, all these areas which voted today are extremely important for all the parties and especially for the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is witnessing a triangular contest and fighting not just against the Congress but also against the new entrant, the Aam Aadmi Party. With camera person Ravi Joshi in Surat, I am Tanushree Pandey for NDTV.
So the first phase is gone, but the first phase is quite important, and we'll play out some graphics for you as well while I'm speaking over the first phase, because 89 seats and largely 48 in the Saurashtra region, 16 seats in Surat. Surat is where the Aam Aadmi Party is hoping. They are making triangular fight. They are hoping that they would be able to, in fact, go on and make some inroads. That is going to give them some bandwidth, if not in this election, but in the upcoming election. Confidence, of course, every political party is exuding the confidence of victory right now. But largely, if you talk about the Saurashtra region for the BJP, a big challenge. Last time, out of the 48 seats, the Congress got 30, BJP 18. They would like to reverse that. And for the Congress, it is an important battle to hold on the gains that they made in the 2017 election. Moving on to the second phase, ladies and gentlemen. And the second phase, today the campaigning reached high decibels. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, his marathon roadshow. I mean, it went on and on and on, about 50 kilometers, and went on for more than 3 hours. I covered it largely in most places. Mallikarjun Kharge for the Congress party was also campaigning, and Arvind Kejriwal also took out a roadshow in the morning, and he was flanked with Bhagwant Mann, Raghav Chadha, and for the first time Harbhajan Singh, the Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha MP, who was also canvassing for the Aam Aadmi Party. But the entire focus also was today of the comment which was made by Mallikarjun Kharge. He likened Prime Minister to Ravan, and the Prime Minister will not let go of this juicy political full toss that has been sent by the Congress party. Listen in to what happened when the Prime Minister responded to it, and of course the campaign.
બદલપણ આઝાદ ભારત થયું ભૂલ થઈ કે દિલ્હીના એટલે કોંગ્રેસના આલા કમાને આદરણીય ખડગેજીને અહીંયા મોકલ્યા. કોંગ્રેસ પાર્ટીના નવા પ્રમુખ છે એમને મોકલ્યા. અને ખડગેજીને હું ઓળખું છું, એમનો ખૂબ આદર કરું છું, એમનું સન્માન કરું છું. પણ ખડગેજીને તો એ જ બોલવું પડે જે એમને ત્યાંથી ભણાવીને મોકલ્યા હોય. હવે તમે મને કહો, રામ ભક્તોના ધરતી પર રામ ભક્તોની સામે એમના પાસે બોલાવડાવવામાં આવ્યું કે તમે મોદીને 100 માથાવાળો રાવણ કહો. તમે જેટલો કીચડ ઉછાળશો એટલું જ કમળ વધારે ખીલવાનું છે.
मोदी जी तो हर वक्त आकर यही कहते हैं कि मुझे देख के वोट दो, मोदी को वोट दो. तो लोग तो मोदी को ही वोट दे रहे 27-28 साल से. फिर भी यह अत्याचार क्यों कम नहीं हो रहे? इसकी वजह क्या है? क्योंकि वो ये नहीं चाहते कि दीन दलित आदिवासी इनके समस्या हल हो जाए.
पक्की गारंटी है, गुजरात में 1 मार्च के बाद आपका बिजली का बिल 0 आया करेगा. जिसको 0 बिजली का बिल चाहिए, सारे जने झाड़ू पे बटन दबा देना. चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए? और सारे सर्वे में अब आ रहा है, आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बन रही है. बीजेपी जाए 6, आम आदमी पार्टी आवे 6.
So those were the 3 big faces of the BJP, the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party slugging it out. Now let's talk about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's marathon roadshow. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the BJP electoral machinery at its best. 16 of the 23 constituencies of Ahmedabad being covered in this almost 50-kilometer roadshow. Prime Minister started this roadshow after 3 rallies, went on for more than 3 hours. It was Narendra Modi trying to show his connect. It was Narendra Modi trying to, in fact, ensure that the voters of Gujarat vote for the son of the soil, trying to get that emotional connect going. And the BJP trump card, the gloss that the BJP uses over all the shortcomings of the last 27 years. I was at various places to see how this roadshow is going on. In the end, I went to almost the end of this roadshow and tried to speak to the people, try and gauge the mood and what kind of an impact does it have on the crowd. Take a look at this ground report. Is Prime Minister Narendra Modi, his roadshow passing from the Subhash Chowk area of Ahmedabad I can still see the Prime Minister's, I think, jeep has also stopped a bit. He's waving to the people and making sure that he gives them the attention, ahead of the election season. The campaigning for the second phase is on, and this roadshow is going on, a long roadshow, about 38 kilometers. This is the fourth last stop in Prime Minister's roadshow, more than 3 hours, and quite a big messaging that is being done here ahead of the second phase of the elections. Still, I can see the Prime Minister, in fact, going all across this entire area. But when we talk about the politics of, in fact, Narendra Modi and how important imagery is to that politics, Narendra Modi, the son of the soil, making his connect felt with the people of Gujarat, with the people of Ahmedabad, 23 seats of Ahmedabad, and the BJP has a very strong urban presence here. In the 2017 election, the Bharatiya Janata Party won all the 23 seats in Ahmedabad, and they are hoping to repeat this feat after 27 years of incumbency, out of which 12 years were of Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself. The BJP still using his face. All right, so what he has done is, this is our roundabout. So the Prime Minister is taking 2 rounds of this, and this is the frenzy that he whips up. Modi Modi chants you will hear. You will hear a lot of people waving the flags, wearing the mask, and this is to ensure that people are reminded of, before they go to vote, of Narendra Modi and his connect, not of the issues that they are facing, not of the governance. Most people, you'll talk to them, possibly would not be able to tell you much about Bhupendra Patel, the Chief Minister, who recently, just 6 months back, got the reins of Gujarat. The entire cabinet of Gujarat was sacked to try and cull the anti-incumbency. But for the BJP, this is very important, because they know that the Prime Minister has a connect with the people. And I'll give you an example. We are here and the traffic has been stopped, but you won't find many people complaining. They're just sitting there outside their cars, and the whole atmosphere is being made to feel like a festival. Let me try and get a few words. सर, आप थम्स अप कर रहे थे, किसके लिए? मोदी जी के लिए कर रहे थे क्या?
मोदी जी के लिए।
मोदी जी के लिए कर रहे थे। तो क्यों मोदी जी? यहाँ पे सीएम तो बनेंगे नहीं वो।
सीएम नहीं बनेंगे, उनका वोट ही इतना है, वो पॉपुलर आदमी है।
पॉपुलर है। तो बीजेपी कुछ भी करे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, मोदी जी के नाम पे।
मोदी के नाम
लेता हूँ। So that's the connect that the BJP is trying to exploit in this election. All these people, those who are here, क्या देख कर आए?
मोदी भाई।
मोदी भाई,
हाँ।
कैसा लगा?
अच्छा लगा।
अच्छा लगा।
गरीबों की गरीब के लिए सहायता करो।
गरीब के लिए सहायता मोदी करते हैं क्या?
अभी उनकी मर्जी।
अभी उनकी मर्जी।
हाँ।
तो आप वोट डालते हो?
वोट डालते हैं।
कब जाओगे? अभी 5 तारीख को।
5 तारीख को जाएंगे।
तो क्या वोट डाल के क्या सोच के वोट डालोगे?
हम किसके अभी विचार करेंगे फिर।
अभी विचार करोगे किसको वोट डालना है?
हाँ।
अच्छा, अभी सोचा नहीं है।
देखने के लिए राजस्थान से आए, मोदी जी को देखने।
आप राजस्थान से आए हो? क्यों?
उन पर लाइव देखना अच्छा लगता है। मोदी जी देश के प्रधानमंत्री शेर है वो।
अच्छा, पार्टी, just look at this entire campaigning. This kind of campaigning, this kind of roadshow preparation is unmatched by any political party, and that's how the BJP tries to win over the hearts and minds of, in fact, the voters. Not to say that there is no, people don't talk about certain work that they have done in Gujarat, but it is also not to say that there is no anti-incumbency or there hasn't been any problems as far as Gujarat is concerned. But are they enough? Are those issues pressing enough to, in fact, the people to think of an alternative? And if they do think of an alternative, who is the alternative is the big question. Because it is not, as most people will tell you, not about the chief minister here. It is about houses. ये सब कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं आप?
बस अब घर पे लेके जाएंगे।
अच्छा, ये कौन कौन है इसमें? ये दिखाओ जरा। कौन कौन है इसमें?
मोदी साहब है, भूपेंद्र साहब है,
नरेंद्र मोदी साहब,
भूपेंद्र साहब,
मुख्यमंत्री साहब, ये कौन है?
ये अपने CR पाटिल।
ओके, ये कौन है?
अमित शाह।
और ये
नायडू साहब।
नड्डा साहब। अच्छा, तो सबसे बड़ा चेहरा मोदी जी का है?
मोदी जी का है सबसे बड़ा चेहरा।
हाँ, उन्हीं के चेहरे पे वोट देते हो क्या?
उन्हीं के चेहरे पे ही चलेगा गुजरात, आगे भी जीतेगा गुजरात।
चलो, आगे भी जीतेगा गुजरात। So you will keep hearing these voices from the people, those who have come here, because this is the very natural response for them. But ahead of the second phase of polling, where the campaigning is on right now, this roadshow will end. There will be many more by the politicians. The important fact is whether the people of Gujarat, despite the anti-incumbency of 27 years, think that they can have faith. They do have faith in any other political party, because look what happened in 2017, where there was a yearning for change. The Congress came quite close, but not close enough. And the BJP did come to their lowest, but still formed the government. That possibly turned it for a lot of people. And that's where the Aam Aadmi Party feels they have a chance. They feel they have been going and telling people Congress would not be able to do it. Congress won 77 seats, out of which about 13 MLAs switched, including Alpesh Thakur and other big faces of the party, their agitation to the BJP. That's where the Aam Aadmi Party is trying to further dent the Congress and they are trying to, they are hoping to make a political ground for themselves. Very, very interesting election. It has so far, the Gujarat politics has been monochromatic, black and white. Congress and BJP, Aam Aadmi Party coming in and putting in some spice there. But is it enough to dislodge any political party to BJP and of course the towering figure of Narendra Modi, which in fact is the trump card for the campaign for the Bharatiya Janata Party? All those questions will be answered on 8th of December when the last vote is counted, when the last EVM, ladies and gentlemen, is opened and all its votes are counted in Gujarat. During this entire roadshow, so on various points where the BJP, the Prime Minister's, in fact, entire roadshow had to go, cavalcade had to go, senior BJP leaders were made in charge. I caught up with Ravi Shankar Prasad, and as expected, Mr. Prasad doesn't see any anti-incumbency and only speaks about Narendra Modi's face. Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad is here. He is in fact a senior BJP leader who is in charge of this roadshow. In fact, he was here at the beginning of this roadshow. Ravi Shankar ji, how was it, sir? How did it go?
You see the extraordinary affection people of Gujarat, Ahmedabad have for Narendra Modi is remarkable. What to say? Today, India has become the leader of the G20 countries. It is a great moment for India, for our leader Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The most powerful group of nations is led by India. And he, after 27 years in power in Gujarat, there is not a shred of anti-incumbency and the natural appeal for Narendra Modi.
People say that all the problems of anti-incumbency, all those cracks, BJP fills them with the Prime Minister's face. I mean, the election after 27 years is only around Prime Minister and his image.
It is the work of BJP. And if you want to see the work of BJP, go to Sabarmati riverfront. As a young ABVP activist, I had come here, it was a Nala. Today it is one of the best riverfronts of the world. Nice, beautiful water in the background of marvelous Atal Bridge. That's how work is done. Narmada River, the water have reached all the far-flung Registan areas of Gujarat, Saurashtra. People used to almost cry for water. That's India, that's Gujarat, and that's BJP's work.
Ravi Shankar ji, but do you also think that, you know, these kind of statements which we heard from the Congress party, today the Prime Minister also responded to the comment which was made by the Congress President, this also in a state like Gujarat has an impact on voting?
Do we ask them to speak like that? Did we ask Sonia Gandhi to speak about Matkau Saudagar? Did we tell Rahul Gandhi in 2019 to say Chaukidar? I cannot say more. What happened? They lost in 2007, 2012, 2014, 2019, 17, and again they will lose. There is a larger issue. a reluctance to accept Narendra Modi ji as the leader of India and the Prime Minister. To hack on, who are you? This is our domain. And the same kind of arrogance emanates from Sonia ji, from Rahul Gandhi, and also gentleman Mr. Karge. Okay, that's the point.
So that was Ravi Shankar Prasad, in fact, talking about all the war of words which is going on as far as the elections of Gujarat is concerned. Of course, a BJP senior leader will see nothing but the best as far as the Gujarat politics and the work of the BJP is concerned. But moving on, it was just not one marathon roadshow. It was smaller though, but Arvind Kejriwal and his Aam Aadmi Party also hitting the road in Ahmedabad, and this time with the entire star power. He had the Chief Minister of Punjab with him. He also had Raghav Chadha and a surprise guest for the first time campaigning for the Aam Aadmi Party. It was Harbhajan Singh, the famous cricketer and now the Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament. Will the Arvind Kejriwal roadshow have a similar or more impact than Narendra Modi? Time will tell. If you'll just believe the optics, if you'll just believe the campaign, the election in Gujarat will look like between Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP, because while the first phase is voting, the second phase of campaigning is on, and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is in Ahmedabad along with the best star power that he could get from his political party. Chief Minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Mann is there, cricketer Harbhajan Singh, the Aam Aadmi Party MP, and also Raghav Chadha. All of them at this road show. This road show, ladies and gentlemen, comes ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's road show. The attempt is not only to sway the votes for phase 2, but also still try and send across a message for phase 1 and project Arvind Kejriwal as a competition for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Mr. Kejriwal speaking right behind us, talking about free electricity, talking about the benefits which the BJP calls freebies that Arvind Kejriwal is trying to induce and the voters with. Whether the voters of Gujarat give a chance to this new entrant into the political sphere, the monochromatic political sphere of Gujarat between the BJP and the Congress, or we are going to see a real triangular contest in the state. We'll know that on the 8th of December, but till then, political party, Aam Aadmi Party, BJP and the Congress giving it all for the Battle of Gujarat. Alright, that's all the time that we have in this edition of Verified. I've had a long day on the road. My voice also, excuse me for that, because of continuous speaking. Tomorrow, again, on the road, refreshed with more details and the voices from the ground here on Verified on NDTV. See you tomorrow. Good night.